Hello everybody, it's me, Sugar Song, as always, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. Today we are finishing up in the red zone over by Bill's house. I need to go by Darius's house here quick though, and grab all of our stuff that we need to get out of our shed. I'm probably just going to pick up the shed and move it over there. Okay, so I just did a quick jump cut to grab everything out of my inventory so you didn't have to like painfully see all that crap happening. So, of course, we're doing the Zen bench, or the Zen tables, and the whoopee cushions, which I think are just so funny. Um, the reason why I decided to pre-record this was because I was doing other things, and I didn't want you guys to have to painstakingly see me slowly do this, so let me do like a little cut here for where it's going to be sped up, but you'll still see what I'm doing. Okay, so I have it sped up here, and I love this stupid idea that I kind of came up with whoopee cushions and like the little low Zen tables, because it works out because they're both red. And let me tell you what, guys, I went backwards and forward in time to like get these whoopee cushions, and then I had to go to Cyrus to get them color changed because they were green. They only come in 3 colors, which is red, yellow, and green. And I literally could only get them in green because you cannot buy them outside of April 1st. And so it was a very long process of trying to get all these whoopee cushions. But I think it's going to pay off because it's going to just be funny. So I thought it was a little too close to the Able sisters here. So I'm just pulling them out just enough. And then you'll see that I do have like stuff from the New Horizons Happy Ho developer for the food here and there, and ones I've gotten from actual the Nook's Cranny, and ones I made myself. So I did decide to go with like the upper half having the brick paths. So you'll see there's a little bit of the brick path, and then the little our normal like dirt path that we have everywhere, kind of leading out to the rest of like the restaurant, if you want to call it per se. I will be making it a little bit different here. You'll see that I have them way too close, but I will fix it in a little bit here. But yeah, the Japanese style meals, and of course, you know, just like a tea set here and there, just to make it a little different for each one. And I was just trying to get out the right stuff here because I wanted them all like a little bit different. So that's kind of how that ended up being. I'll probably change it here and there again. I don't remember exactly what I all did because this was a while ago, but I just threw out food and meals and other things, and then of course, you know, was trying to figure out if I wanted the tables this way or not, and ultimately what I do is what I do, and I think it's a pretty great setup for this whole little restaurant because I wanted enough of the Zen tables to show off all the food. And I was just like, it's a little too close to come down over here. And then I was just like, do I have another table? Because I wanted 3 tables over there and 2 over here was like the final idea. So you'll see me working that out here a little bit. And then I had more barista tables too that I needed to put out here. And the glowing moss because I didn't have enough of those chairs either. So I just kind of lined them up there. And I had to go all the way back to my stupid campsite because that's the only place I have a crafting bench that's outside. But yeah, I had everything pretty much ready, but at the same time didn't. So you'll see me kind of like frantically working on stuff. But I think it looks ultimately really cute at the very end. At least very whimsical and very kidcore feel, but also in like the woods. I don't know. I don't know really what this theme is anymore. It's just a mod podge of like 3 themes in one. I feel like because like we're doing the color concept with all the rainbow colors, and then we're doing like a kids core type thing as well, but then we're also like doing like in like the woods. I don't know. It's a very confusing theme, but I like it. It's not bad whatsoever. It's definitely what would be a first theme, for sure. And Obviously, I'm talking over what I'm doing here. I just had to throw everything into my inventory because I don't like getting confused on what I'm working on at the time being, and I like to see what I'm working on. So you'll see me do that a lot, especially when it comes to like needing to color code things like these mossy stools. I threw everything in there, and I will have to take some stuff back out. It's just how I work ultimately. I know a lot of people, they don't do that. I'm a weirdo. I will throw things back into my inventory because then I can see it as a picture. I can't read very good, so like seeing just the names and not being able to see the picture of it until I open it up is very confusing to me, and I just have to do it the way I need to do it. So, but also today I decided I was going to work on my pathing, which you'll see here in a little bit as well. But yeah, so I made enough stools, and I kept on sitting on that stool trying to push it in the right position. And then, of course, I'm just doing 3 to be frankly honest. Because at the end of this like area where the rocks are at, I will be putting up a fence so you can't go back too far. And I actually did a Nook Mile Plus thing today. So I was very proud of myself on that one because I don't do them unless, I have to type thing. So then I was like, I don't know if I liked how that was set up, so I'm redoing it a little bit. And that's kind of why I threw everything in my inventory, because I wasn't sure on how things were going to be done. So I was like, oh, that looks better, having it this way. And then I can throw everything out like that. And I was like, okay, that was a happy accident, basically. And then the other one, I was like, okay, let's just move this one like that then. So that way there's a pathway going down to the riverway. And I will slow down the video for you guys so you can see it ultimately all done. Okay, back to normal speed. You can see how slow I was kind of working. Obviously, there was not really any lag issues. It's just that, you know, going from fast speed to normal speed is really like, oh god, like snail space. But that's pretty much all I did, and then I bought myself another table for later. So we're going to move on to another part of what we're doing today, which is the rest of the pathing. So this is another day after I got the other Zen table, and I'm just like, I'm going to wear my purple gear because all I'm going to do today is work on our pathing was the main thing. And I was like, man, I'm going to have to move those flowers eventually, more than likely. So I got out my designing kit because I do like working into that a lot more. I don't understand how people just do it outside of the designing kit when it comes to your custom designs, but I like using this. I feel like it's a lot easier, to be frankly honest. So if you're upset with that, I'm sorry. It's just how I work. I like working with the actual like tool app because you can do more of the same thing over and over again and not have to change. And since I knew I was gonna like kind of bring it up in a kitty corner type of fashion, I kind of knew how I wanted my path, but I was gonna work with how the flowers were already, and kind of like work up to around the whole island. And then you'll also see me moving Tasha's house later on because Tasha's house was way too close to Marshall's and I wanted to have a bridge there. So I will be building a bridge back there later on in the video. Anyways, I'm going to be doing a quick jump cut to when I do move Tasha's house. So, that way you guys don't get bored of me just throwing down the path. I'm gonna explain quick what I like to do. I will do a lot of the kitty corner stuff first, usually, and I have some of the path that is with the stone and without the stone, and what I like to do is I will go back and put the stone in, just like the little process I do, and then I do the middle bits later. So this is me going up to Tasha's house now. I did a little speed little thing here. I was like, okay, we got this whole area to work with. I know I want the waterway to come over there. And I needed to move that tree to do so. So I had to go all the way back. Tasha actually talked to me because she was thanking me for moving her house because she said, "Yeah, I wanted to be a little bit less close to Marshall there, even though we're like a thing." I don't know why I'm such a weirdo sometimes. But anyways, I had to go and get something to move that tree. So I go get some eggs and I was just looking for something to run in the mill to do this with, and then I just dropped them like, an idiot. But yeah, so I'm gonna go move Tasha's house now. But yeah, I'm going to do another like quick jump cut to where I am doing that waterway. So let's move on to that. Okay, so this is a brand new day because I had to move Tasha's house. Of course I found my money tree like up here by Tasha's house, so I had to get that planted and moved so then that way we can actually work in this area and build our little waterway that I want to build over here. Um you'll realize quite quickly that I didn't really have this planned. It was just like an idea I had on the fly because I did not know I was going to put a waterway there. I didn't think I had enough room to put a waterway there and then a bridge, but I knew I had enough bridges that I could put a bridge over there. Also, for some reason, I didn't take my ladder with me, so I'm just gonna let you guys watch the struggle is real type thing because I don't think the whole thing gets also done today. But I will see if I have more of me working on this waterway. But there's not a lot of me doing it, but I will see how much I actually have done because all I have to do is do this waterway, do the bridge, and then finish out the path. And the path is finally done throughout the whole island, going whipping around all over the place and looking really nice at the very end. I think the waterway turns out really great. I like it a lot. I'm glad I did it, but at the same time, terraforming is annoying. You'll see me place down water, and the waterscaping tool sucks sometimes because it likes to be a brat to me and will cover up a place that I already put down, and then I have to redo it over and over again. And since I didn't have my ladder, also, I am literally walking to where I need to go. Although I could have easily gone and got my ladder at this point, but I was so committed of like, whatever, I don't care, I just want to get this in type thing mentality that I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna deal with not having I don't know. Sometimes I get in those moods where I get really lazy and I should not be doing this. But I do it all the time. I get super lazy and I'm like, I don't need a ladder. And I need a ladder so bad. It's so bad, guys. I need help. I need help. But yeah, so the struggle was real when I was creating this waterway. I'll see what else I can find of me making it. Uh, because I don't know how much footage I actually have, to be frankly honest. But I'll give you guys a little grand tour, of course, at the end of the actual builds. I feel like that's a little bit nicer because you don't get to see everything because I'm being dumb, guys. I'm being real dumb. So yeah, but also it's agonizing to watch waterscaping because it does the crap that it does to me, like me free filling areas. I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to kill this thing. Oh my god, that is not what I meant to do. Like, you can see how done I was when I turned around. I was just like, eh. But yeah, I always go and like do like long pieces first, kind of like try to match up where I want it to go, and then I will put in pieces that make it less man-made looking. So hopefully I have more footage. I'm gonna go look now and let you guys sit here and listen to the music. Okay, so I didn't find more of the actual like waterscaping stuff, but I did find me working in front of Nook's Cranny. So I switched over to that really quick of me doing that instead because, it's another day of me just like coming in from either going needing to go to work, or it's just another new day in Animal Crossing. It's not like a new day of me doing stuff because I recorded this all pretty much in the same day. It was just that one was at a certain time, one was at another time, because it was kind of scattered throughout the whole time of me working all of this stuff. So I decided to start working outside of Nook's Cranny, and I wanted to like kind of like do this build as yellow and blue kind of mixing together by Nook's Cranny here, because Nook's Cranny has yellow and blue, and since it's in like the yellow zone but also in the blue zone in a way, that's kind of why I end up doing the thing that I do in front of Nook's Cranny, which is I think is really nice. I'll have to gauge on what you guys think about it in the comments, so please let me know what you think of Nook's Cranny as I create it. And off to the races I go. I wanted to make sure I could highlight those chalk stuff I have going around some different places around the island. You'll see it more often with these little chalk drawings I found uh, when I was searching the different stuff. I wanted to really highlight them, so that's why I'm doing a cobblestone type of background for this little plaza area that I am creating for Nook's Cranny. I think it looks really cute with the chalk. I like the chalk the best on the cobblestone, but I do use it other places as well, which you'll see in the future. So, um, but yeah, I definitely wanted to incorporate a lot of different stuff, and not everything is placed down right away. I do get a couple more items in the mail, but what you'll see is what you get for now. As much stuff as I can put in there for today, because I wanted to get one of those cute little kiosks with the food outside as well, not including the trolley I have back there with like some of the items that Nooks is selling outside by the ATM, which I am going to keep the blue ATM out here, but I wanted to have like the little popcorn machine, the pinball machine, the claw machine, the two gumball machines that I have, and the little prize thing, because when you go to the store, they always have like gumball machines and like those little prize things that you can get, so that's kind of why I wanted it to include them. Which you see the little like prize token over here. I also wanted to include one of the like little umbrellas from the festival stuff on both sides of the Nook's Cranny that are blue. If they could be yellow, I would make them yellow, and that's kind of why I do mainly a blue scheme with some yellow sprinkled here and there. I think it'll be okay though, because the yellow flowers will offset it, and all the other yellow items that I'll be putting around Nook's Cranny as well. So that's kind of why I went that direction for that. And of course, the banners, the blue banners right here when you first walk in. Of course, this money tree won't stay a money tree when you see it. It'll just be a regular tree. It just has money on it right now. I think I might keep that there. I don't know what my plan is going up towards the museum, but it's definitely how it is right now. But, you know, at least all the in-game pathing is pretty much done. Not the in-game pathing, but just the regular pathing is done for the most part. So, I've been like brainstorming this like little area on how I wanted it to look. I definitely wanted like a little stand where you can like see some of the toys that Nook's Cranny always sells, like the little rubber duck and then the toy tiger that I think I find later on. And trying to use some of that festival stuff because I like the festival stuff. I think it's really cute, especially the banners, the little umbrella looking things, and the stands. I need to get some more stands, I think. I want to use them in the pink area as well. Although it's not too pink, so I don't know quite yet. So I have an idea for the pink area already at this point. But I definitely want to get some more festival stuff because I really like the festival stuff. It's really cute to just sprinkle in all over the place. So that's what I do. I sprinkle it in. And then I found this cute little like half wall thing that's blue. I just put it on the wall itself, and I was trying to, plant some more yellow flowers behind here. Of course, this warp pipe probably won't be here. It's just for my purposes for now to get to Nook's Cranny like right away in the morning. So that's kind of why that's there. It won't stay there. It's just there for the time being as I do my stuff. So that way I can go in. I just scraped off the little bit of the chalk for now so I can work around it so that way it doesn't look so crazy. I was trying to figure out how to get to that little sign out there that says what the hot items are, and I was like, you know what? You don't need to know what the hot item is the day that I leave, so it's not like a big deal, and I don't usually use it anyways. So that's kind of why I decided to get rid of it. And I had this really cute shopping cart that I wanted to use, and just tons of little cute little things here and there. And then I turned on my little popcorn machine and went to go grab my claw machine and my pinball machine, and I find out when I'm in here that I don't have my claw machine. I'll have to go and get it and then place it later. But I put down the things I could put down for now. So pretty much it's almost done of what I actually do put there. But I found my claw machine. I had to go get it from, Happy Home Developer. And then there's the pinball machine. But this is everything in the plaza. I hope that you think, or not the plaza, by Nook's Cranny. I hope you guys like it. And back to future me. Thanks guys so much for watching this today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am having so much fun building this island with all the different colors and everything. I am having a grand old time. I hope that you guys are liking it so far, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!